They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My ring should be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. This the anthem. Pull up and you know the team is strong. This your anthem. All my underdogs. Everybody get your hands up. Sometimes it's hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue. Yeah, they know it's true. We on the move. Aye. Yeah. Eyes on the money, I stay in my bag. Taking my city, it's put on the map. Hustle was harder, I had to adapt. They hate me, they love me, I'm funny as that. I step in the lights, it's getting them hype. No got them all, we just got a night. Yeah, that's the way that we live in this life. We stay going in. Tell me where I would've been if I took your.
Well, it's almost time for.
You know the team is strong. This your anthem. Everybody get your hands up. Sometimes it's hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue. Hey, yo, bad play.
Hey, I just went by the watch with a whole lot of diamonds to show out these my time. Took a trip out to Cali to hang with the make a play and get off that. I say R.I.P. Kobe, so fly when I ball out, where I skydive. So much on me could've went by the Williams, the Rudies, a big Popeye. In a whole different bracket, this life is immaculate. If you hit me for you know that I'm taxing. Keep buying clothes, that's still in the package. If he say that he robbed me, he capping it. Really no throw sevens like Kaepernick. You not blind and you see that we have it. Known in my city, so no, I'm not average. Came a long way from in the cabin. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I out the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich. No, I'm with some elegance. I'm with it some with a post, so I hope that you hesitant. If they make them wish that they never, most of these just they be telling it. Man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping. How you this shit they selling ain't rip. Know that
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the Bronx's opening lineup. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Mashburn in at the power forward position. And for the Mavericks, and it's Nowitzki in at the four-man position. And the Bronx with possession here. Leonard outside. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force.
Here's Nash. Pass to LaFrentz. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Jordan. And he gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Van Exel passes to Nowitzki. Mashburn grabs the miss. Here's Jordan. Pass to Mashburn. Out to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Charity stripe shot. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Here's Nash from deep. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. 23 seconds left in the first half. Jordan with the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. 1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Bronx ahead. They lead by 6. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. .56 seconds left in the second half of the game. And it's Van Exel in at the 2. And it's Nowitzki missing. And it's the Bronx's ball. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And so in the game for the Bronx, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Payton in at the point.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Nash. Pass to LaFrentz. To the wing, right side. Fade away. And it's Nowitzki missing. The Bronx leading by 8. Jordan, the pass to Chamberlain. Here's Payton. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And stolen by Leonard. Soft touch off the glass.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Mavericks call timeout. 59 seconds left here in the half. There's a screen. Nash passes to Van Exel. Here's Nowitzki. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him within single digits.
Nowitzki taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Now Payton. There's the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And Dallas calls time here. .40 seconds left here in the second half. Nowitzki, that one's good. There's 38 seconds left in the second half. Here's Payton driving to the basket, and he jams it home with authority.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Nash following the bucket by the Bronx. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Nash. Fires for three. Mashburn grabs the miss. Picked his pocket. So we see the Bronx get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to...
Mash up the dance. Mash up the dance.
Oh my God, this is so amazing. I am super happy. Me pidió que me soltara. Ey, bichita por los aires en el gel. SAM de fábrica el piquete. Va llegando el billete. No me fijo cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me gasté. Solo sé que coro. En París como el PC. Los diamantes de lejos se ven. Calladita pa' que tose. Números uno como sellos en el pasaporte. Cada canción que tiro es un éxito que rompe. El noviecito tuyo ayer se me puso a la orden. Me dijo que estoy rica, que no hay compe. Por el 305 vacilando en el Ferrari. Nos bajamos el live y activamos el party. Estamos legales, no paguen. No. Estamos legales, no paguen la... Bichota por los aires en el G. El SAM de fábrica el piquete. Va llegando el billete. No me fijo cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me gasté. Solo sé que coro. En París como el PC. Los diamantes de Leo
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. A look at the Bronx's opening lineup. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Payton in at the point guard position. And for Boston, and it's White in at the point guard position. And the Bronx with possession here. Leonard against White. Leonard passes to Mashburn. Outside Payton. Pass to Jordan. Clock is at 3. The 3 is up. Payton, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Tons of power and momentum behind Leonard's drive. He's not easily stopped when he's going like that.
Payton against White. Here's Havlicek. Down low. Here's Cowens. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Leonard passes to Chamberlain. It's hauled in by Nelson. Boston on offense. Outside White. Pass to Nelson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Havlicek passes to Nelson. The Bronx grabs the miss. Here's Mashburn. Shot is up. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
That's why Payton's teammates have confidence in him and trust him, because he understands when he should take these quick shots.
Nelson passes to Cowens. Here's Nelson. Pass to Sanders. Here's Havlicek. The shot. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Mashburn, and there's the drive.
Mashburn with a determined rim attack, throwing it down.
And White has got the ball here for Boston. 4-point game. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Sanders. Leonard defending. Tipped away. Sanders, the pass to Havlicek. Over Jordan. Again, the miss by Boston. And it's the Bronx's ball. Here's Chamberlain. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Mashburn. The open J off the mark.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Pass to Cowens. Here's Havlicek. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Boston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line, John Havlicek. At the line for 2 shots.
First one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
To the inside, Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Pass to Westphal. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Havlicek, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Out to the wing. There's a screen. Here's Jordan. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
And Boston calls time here. Boston trails by 6. Here's Westfall. Here's White. Again, the miss by Boston. And the Bronx with possession here. Now Harris. And here's Jordan. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup. Jordan's got 6 points.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Havlicek. Here's Westfall. Sanders, the pass to Havlicek. Lets a floater go. And Ratliff pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
White with it. They set a pick. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so it's the Bronx earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bronx.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
And Leonard with the highlight reel dunk.
Known for being a terrific defender, once Leonard gets the steal, he's looking to take it himself all the way.
Boston trails by 12. And for Boston, here's Westfall. No made baskets yet. Henderson outside. Cowens passes to Brown. And here's Henderson, 5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Here's Westfall. Kept alive. And he dunks it down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but, I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Leonard passes to Dort. Leonard outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Maxwell. And it's rejected. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Some changes for the Bronx. Jordan's checked in for Dort. And Payton is subbed in for Harris. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Boston calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Davis, he's checked in for Miller. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Nelson passes to Cowens. 19-footer. Quite good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
The Bronx leading by 8. Outside Payton. Pass to Maxwell. And he drives in. No, there's a killer two-hand slam.
You're not going to stop Cedric Maxwell inside. He's very capable of scoring even when the defense bumps him.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Cowens. Here's White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second one. Here's Payton. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Leonard. And Havlicek pulls it down. Boston trails by 9. Nelson passes to Westfall. Now here's White. Here's Cowens. Pass to Havlicek. Over Leonard. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek. Now here's Payton. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. No good from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Havlicek. Leonard defending. Havlicek's shot is off. The Bronx leading by 7. Payton passes to Jordan. Here's Mashburn. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. White, the pass to Westfall. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Westfall. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Over Jordan. Again, the miss by Boston. And the Bronx with possession here. Here's Payton. Sinks the tray. Payton's got 5.
Boy, the sharpshooting of Payton, admirable. You can't afford to give him daylight from deep.
And Boston calls time here. A minute 9 left in the second period. Outside White. Pass to Havlicek. From the arc. Again, the miss by Boston. The Bronx leading by 10. Jordan, pass to Chamberlain. Back to Jordan. Here's the pick. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Havlicek passes to White. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Yep, that one's good. Havlicek's got his second basket.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Now here's Leonard. Not a lot of room. Outside Payton. Back to Jordan. Fires, top of the key. And no good. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. And so it's the Bronx. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 9. And so in the game for the Bronx, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at center. Good on the shot. Havlicek's got 8.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Now here's Leonard. The D's right on him. Here's Payton. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. Mashburn, the pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Tries again, and the jumper is on the mark. Give him 8 points now.
You know, because Jordan is so spectacular, sometimes his strong fundamentals are overlooked, and he keeps it simple. Why get fancy when the pick and roll works like that?
Pass to Nelson. Here's Cowens. Havlicek passes to Cowens, and the layup falls.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Timeout called, the Bronx. The Bronx leading by 7. Payton passes to Chamberlain. From 8 feet away, Boston pulls it in. Sanders has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Nelson. Here's Cowens, covered by Jordan. The kick out to White. Leonard gets a hand on it.
Those long arms and big hands of Leonard helping him send that one back.
White's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Payton. Pass to Jordan. Oh, it's stolen. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Payton. And here's Leonard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Havlicek passes to White. Pass to Cowens. Here's Sanders. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Havlicek, covered by Jordan. Again, the miss by Boston. The Bronx leading by 9. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And Boston calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
The Bronx making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Here's Havlicek. Leonard defending. All sorts of time. No good off the glass. Havlicek's gone just 3 of 10 shooting from the field. Pass to Mashburn. Takes the 3. Rebound by Westfall. Boston trails by 11. Here's Havlicek. Here's Westfall. Leonard defending. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Havlicek's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, we've talked about this often. Hondo does a lot of things that help you win. They're from deep range. That'll help spread the floor, too.
Connects from downtown.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
The Bronx leading by 11. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper for two. Mashburn's got 7 points.
And Mashburn is a really good small forward now. A terrific shooter who scores well from the mid-range area of the floor.
White, the pass to Cowens. Here's Havlicek. White looking it over. Clock at 6. To the left wing. Here's Westfall. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Leonard passes to Harris. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Mashburn. 7 points in the game. Chamberlain, no good. Cowens passes to Havlicek. Takes a three, and the three-pointer goes. 14 points for him. Knocked loose. And so it's the Bronx, ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Bronx leading by 10. Over to the wing. Outside Payton. He squares up and sinks it.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
Boston on offense. And for the Bronx. And it's Jordan in at the three, the small forward. White against Harris. Oh, stolen by Payton. And here's the fast break.
How about Cedric Maxwell and his toughness that time, looking for the foul and able to draw it.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bronx.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And the defense has been disrupted, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Harris. Pass to Westfall. He got a piece of it. For three, Caldwell Pope. Miller pulls it in. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. It's a 13-point game. Nelson passes to Westfall. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Timeout called, Celtics.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Payton against White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Hits both from the stripe. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Payton against White. Dort, right side. Caldwell Pope for three. The Bronx again can't hit. Boston trails by 11. Dort with a steal. Left side, Payton. Over White. The Bronx again can't hit. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Westfall. 6 to shoot. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Maxwell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Here's Havlicek. 5 on the clock. Pass to White. Maxwell grabs a miss. The Bronx leading by 14. Dort, the pass to Payton. 14 feet away. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Payton doesn't mind a little contact now. Seems to embrace it when he's going in for his shot.
First one falls for him.
Payton taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Here's Havlicek. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Right at the free throw line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, tremendous effort from Havlicek here tonight, scoring the ball.
Payton with it. Driving in. Pass to Mashburn. Lets it go from deep. The Bronx again can't hit. Boston trails by 14. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Nelson passes to Cowens. Here's Nelson. 4 on the clock. Here's White. The Bronx grabs a miss. On the wing, Payton. He's guarded by White. Out to the right wing. Here's Jordan. Cowens grabs the board. Boston on offense. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Payton passes to Jordan. Pass to Mashburn. Back to Jordan. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Havlicek. White against Payton. Right side, White. Good D by Payton. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
So we see the Bronx get the win here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is...
This ain't a Range Rover. better tighten up. I be fly, pull off Cybertruck. Made these Rick Owens, these ain't Jordan 1. What's your name? Where you from? Where you going? I'm in the kitchen. Tryna break my arm. You gon' have to run it up. You wanna catch me? I can put that on you when you're ready. I be driving these foreign cars like a Chevy. These is not no Nike Dunks, these Giuseppe's. Throw it to me cause I can get it on. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Sacks filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter, there's many more. Get them riches, you can pick like any money more. Coach know you better put D-Lo in the game, you wanna score.
The duffel got a in it, Cybertruck tinted, mansion in Miami, couple months, only thing rented. Went to Johnny Dang for a penny, that was $350. Heard that it get cold in your city, flew with me. Yeehaw, gotta run a ride on that seesaw. For my essay where I rip. Waterfall, my look like T-Bars. Maybe Billy Cully, that's $1 million, only 3 cars. They come sit that over here. Take a picture, show your exes what it is. If I was your baby daddy, you'd be up a couple mil. You got a better chance in signing a new Nike deal. We fuck that life for real. Bird come hanging out that window. All he seen was steering wheel. Crashing this here movie. I been since a juvie. Flat screen in the Cybertruck. Hood watching Tubi.
Throw it to me cause I can wrong. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Walking sacks, filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get eat. Rule number 4, never be butter, let's move. Get them riches, you can pick like any money more. Coach know you better put D-Lo in the game. Let's go.
someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you, We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Baby, I'm serious too, they can't disrespect you, I gladly, I don't play about mine, I don't care, I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence, oh that's what could come is, okay, like Kalani's, got you like Kalani's, okay, here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, Baby, let's make a movie, come with me, know that I'm choosy, I need you to back it up, that ain't fast enough, you know I'm man enough, and I don't play about it, you know that about it, I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence, oh that's what could come is, okay, like Kalani's, got you like Kalani's, okay, here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire,
Lead the league in scoring. I'm Michael Jordan, and what's your name? Well, it's not important. If you then I'm pouring from the evening to the morning. I can watch that for hours. I be on them thunderstorms, y'all on them scattered showers. Look, a southern chick, she gotta be collard greens, cornbread, sitting properly. Yeah, I'm Hall of Fame and got it raining in my zone. Let's make arrangements for some live entertainment later on. I'm so rich, I'm clutching, I'm tougher than Jimmy Butler. Gotta see and double. You should double dribble. Bounce that in my direction. I'm a champ. No game 7. In my section. I'm ballin'. I'm throwing hundreds. Look at how they ballin'. I know she love it. Love the way I'm ballin'. Like the Jordan. Wanna jump in. 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Like the Jordan. Rick Owens on the feet, I guess I'm Euro stepping high. Cooking, yeah, I'm stepping out on.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Cummings. Moncrief is out there with Hodges. Then it's Pressey, and it's Lister in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bronx, they've got Gary Payton. Chamberlain is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Michael Jordan, and it's Mashburn in at the small forward position. Now, here's Payton. Takes it inside.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Here's Milwaukee now. Here's Pressey. Over to the wing. Out to Moncrief. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Pressey. Here's Lister. Here's Pressey. He's covered by Leonard. They get a hand on it. It's Moncrief on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
That's good for Moncrief. Moncrief hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Payton against Hodges.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Payton inside. He's guarded by Hodges. And he converts the layup. Payton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
Here's Cummings. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. Payton against Pressey. There's the screen. Here's Chamberlain. Basket good.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here is Moncrief. Fades. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Jordan against Moncrief. Pass to Cummings. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. Jordan against Moncrief. Jordan the pass to Mashburn. No good on the triple. Milwaukee trails by 4. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Checked in for the Bronx. The Bucks also with the sub. Pierce is checked in. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harris against Hodges. Now here is Moncrief. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Bronx grabs the miss. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Pierce. Chamberlain dishes to Leonard. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Harris against Hodges. Mashburn. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
Now here is Moncrief. To the middle. Out left to the wing. Here's Hodges. And the Bucks miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Jordan against Moncrief. Leonard on the wing. Still scoreless. With some arc, here's Chamberlain. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. Nobody near Leonard. And Terry Cummings pulls it down. Milwaukee trails by 7. Pass to Moncrief. And here's Pierce to stop the drought. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. So it's the Bucks now. 9-point game. Harris against Hodges. Pass to Pierce. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. The Bronx on top. They lead by 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bronx.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Draymond Green is out there with Ratliff. Then it's Devin Harris. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Brewer is out there with West. And it's Pierce. Then there's Dunleavy. And it's Hodges in at the shooting guard. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 7. Hodges misses. And it's the Bronx with the ball. Green kicks to Leonard. From 18 feet away. And he connects with the jumper. Leonard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bronx.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Bronx making a switch here. Payton's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. McKeskey's checked in for West. And Pressey's subbed in for Dunleavy. McKeskey passes to Pressey. Pierce up top. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Bounce pass Pierce. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Bronx leading by 9. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Moncrief's checked in. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Hodges. Nothing on the board. Over Payton. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Out of hand on it. Moncrief against Caldwell-Pope. Shot on the wing. That one's good, and the Bronx lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Moncrief.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. If he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And Green gets it to go.
And hey, Draymond will make you pay from there when he's given the chance. Great shot.
Leonard against Pressey. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Moncrief. Clock at 6. With the shot. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. The Bronx leading by 7. Ratliff dishes to Leonard. They kick it out to Green. Right side Leonard. And that's off the glass and in.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brewer's shot is off. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Hodges. Leonard dunks it down with force.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Both teams will make substitutions. The free throw drops for Leonard. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Things not going their way, right. He wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Green is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. 1:25 left to play in the first half. Here's Dunleavy, covered by Payton. Pass to Cummings. Will it go? And the layup is good. Cummings got his second bucket.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
It's Jordan with the drive. They kick it out to Green. Jordan the pass to Payton. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound. Milwaukee trails by 10. Moncrief El Cid with it. Shoots over Jordan. Moncrief's shot is off. Moncrief's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Green against Cummings. Green dishes to Ratliff. Kicks it out to Jordan. Payton inside. Defended by Dunleavy. They set the screen. No one near Payton as he lets it go. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Payton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bronx. Now Dunleavy. He has yet to score. Here's Cummings. No good. And so it's the Bronx, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Chamberlain. Payton is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mashburn in at the small forward. Leonard against Cummings. Pressey passes to Moncrief. Over Jordan. Moncrief's shot is off. The Bronx leading by 12. And for the Bucks, Cummings is out there with Pressey. Then it's Moncrief. Then there's Lister. And it's Hodges in at the one. Here's Jordan. Another shot. And that one's good. Mashburn. Mashburn's got 5.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
And for the Bronx, Jordan is out there with Payton. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mashburn in at the 3, the small forward. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Here's the Bronx. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Out to Payton. Outside Leonard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Timeout called, the Bucks.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Milwaukee trails by 14. Here's Pressey. No scoring in this one. Cummings in the post. He's guarded by Maxwell. Puts it up from 15. Cummings can't hit. Cummings gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Maxwell against Cummings. Great D that time from Cummings. And the Bucks with possession. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
Blocking foul called on Craig Hodges.
The Bronx, they've shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw missing.
Craig Hodges. First personal foul.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Here's Cummings. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Cummings got 6.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Maxwell. Got a piece of it. Moncrief against Jordan. Here's Hodges, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really, the value of Hodges to this offense, he creates the floor spacing with his range.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And both free throws good for Hodges. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Going inside. Moncrief's shot is off. The Bronx leading by 10. Wagner passes to Jordan. Ball stolen. Pass to Moncrief. Over Payton. That good for Moncrief on the assist by Cummings. Moncrief's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Milwaukee. Timeout called here, the first for the Bronx. Pierce is checked in for pressing. And it's Harris with the ball for the Bronx. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Mashburn. Chamberlain with the screen on Cummings. Chamberlain with it. Defended by Lister. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul.
Devin Harris. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Cummings passes to Hodges. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Pierce against Leonard.
And arguably the game's most versatile defender, Leonard can legitimately guard 1 through 5.
Jordan kicks to Harris. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Milwaukee trails by 11. Pass to Lister. And here's Pierce. He's covered by Leonard. Shoots from 14. The shot by Pierce, no good. Now, here's Chamberlain. Out to Harris. Outside Leonard. Here's Mashburn. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Can't cash in from close range. Here is Hodges. Moncrief up top. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. Mashburn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Knocked away. And here is Cummings. He's got 6 and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Milwaukee, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the first one drops. The Bucks making a switch here. That one misses. Ratliff with the ball. Scoreless thus far. They get it back. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Bronx leads by 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the story. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Bronx leading by 10. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Dunleavy is out there with Moncrief. And it's McKeskey. Then it's Pressing. And it's Brewer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bronx.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Here's Dunleavy, covered by Payton. Dunleavy, the pass to Brewer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Dunleavy's shot is off. Here's the Bronx. Down low, Ratliff. And the powerful one-handed slam.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Green against Moncrief. Inside. Brewer's shot is off. The Bronx leading by 14. Green finds Payton. Back to Green. To the paint. Here's Ratliff. Out to Payton. Pass to Maxwell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Bronx leads by 16.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The Bucks call time. A different look from Milwaukee. Lister's checked in for Brewer. Cummings comes in for McKeskey. And Hodges subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Back to Cummings. Over Leonard. Cummings' shot is good.
Very big part of his game, burning the D from mid-range.
Pass to Mashburn. Payton outside. Jordan outside. Payton against Hodges. 6 to shoot. Payton passes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Jordan against Moncrief. To the inside. Here's Lister. Pass to Moncrief. Lister against Leonard. Here's Moncrief. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands. Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
First team foul.
Here is Hodges. Pass to Cummings. Shoots over Leonard. Cummings' shot is good.
Assist goes to Craig Hodges.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Payton drives in. Here's Chamberlain. Cummings grabs the board. Cummings got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Puts it up from 12. Bronx grabs the miss. Chamberlain got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Leonard kicks to Chamberlain. Pass to Mashburn. Browning. And the Bronx leads by 16.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Second team foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Inside and stolen by Chamberlain.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Ball's knocked loose. Payton outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Payton. No good with the triple. Moncrief against Leonard. Bronx grabs the miss. A 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's a 16-point game. Here's Preston. An easy 2 points on the layup. And Chamberlain, here we go. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. With size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And it's the Bucks ball, trailing by 17. Pierce against Caldwell Pope. So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And
What I should